Okay, part 2. I double-checked the footage that Twitch recorded earlier. So I had a message in chat telling me that Twitch stream wasn't showing anything, and that's no bueno. But Twitch recorded everything all right, so I threw that up onto my YouTube channel. So welcome to part 2 of SuspiciousEd's Dark Souls Remastered playthrough. So if you want to catch up on the first part, my YouTube channel, SuspiciousEd, has archives of all of my Twitch streams. And let's see here. Get the Twitch app all set up so that I can manage my chat. And we'll get rolling. Give me one moment. Alright, we're good to go. But anyway, so picking up where we left off, I'm down in the catacombs right now, just murdered the hell out of Vamos for his hammer. So I thought that would be a nice, fun, early game weapon to roll with. And I guess now we're off on our way to deal with Pinwheel. Let's see what damage this does for a backstab. Or not backstab, but yeah, whatever. There we go. That's pretty okay for being unupgraded. Oh, that's not so good, though. Go for that light attack for the knockdown first. Alright, cool. So I'll take a crack at, well, let's see here. Let's get that health back. And we'll go ahead and human up so we can summon Paladin Leroy. And well, we can go take care of Pinwheel and then be on our merry way. Cool. Oh yeah, super beefy. And of course I eat that hit. And that went about as amazingly poorly as it could have. Gotta work on those roll timings, alright. Man, the whole first stream, everything went so fantastically well. And then I fucked that up. Alright, well, while we're hollow, let's go ahead and take care of that first Necromancer, because that'll be one less thing for me to have to deal with while I'm making the boss run. Let's not get hit by that this time. And let's see if we can deal with the Necromancer here. Get that backstab. Again. And hopefully that's enough. Yes. Alright, so with him out of the way, life will be a little easier for me. Okay. Didn't want to go that way. Wasn't paying attention where I was running. Not a big deal, though. Just wanted to make that run to deal with the Necromancer. And let's refresh the Twitch app here, because it's being weird on me. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Alright, cool. So, now human up one more time, and hopefully this will go a little bit more smoothly. So ideally what I want to do is I want to drop down to the ledge where Paladin Leroy is, grab him, and from there, pretty much easy mode to deal with Pinwheel. Though I don't have too many humanities to take too many cracks at this, so if I die again on the way down, I might just deal with Pinwheel without Leroy. With the Hammer of Amos, it should go okay. Interesting thing is with Pinwheel, if you actually go at him with like a completely unupgraded weapon and low stats, the fight can get a little interesting. Because, most people, they kill Pinwheel so fast they don't see more than a few clones from him. But once he starts getting down to pretty low HP, Pinwheel can be an interesting fight, because he'll fill the room with something like 10 or so clones, and they're all firing off at you at once, and oh man. Anyway, a little more relaxed now, not having that necromancer shooting at me, so take out these skeletons. Genius AI. And wake up. One more to go. Okay. Should be smooth sailing from here, as long as I don't fuck up the drop. Now, those skulls can be a problem here, but ideally, I'll just slowly tiptoe off the ledge, and then drop down to where that item is down there. I want to try to do this at a moment where the floating heads, though, aren't going to be too close to me as I land, otherwise they can be problematic. Perfect. Not so perfect. Oh, that couldn't have gone better. Yes. Okay. Here we go then. We're doing it. We're going. We in there. Oh, and humaned up for nothing too. Okay, this will be fun. This will be fine. Okay. Got any buffs I can play with? Do I got any? Nah. Alright. Let's see. Can I kill some of these wheel skeletons without getting hurt here? Probably not. Yeah, I don't think this reaches far enough to really get to them. Okay. But so anyway, yeah, Pinwheel, let's go. Oh, man. I don't know what was up with that dodge roll there. I was holding towards the wall, and it just jettisoned me in the other direction. I don't know if maybe that, like, queued up the direction I was holding as I was falling. That'd be interesting if that's the mechanics behind how that worked. I know the game will queue up, like, button presses, like dodge rolls and attacks, but I wouldn't think the direction I'm holding the thumbstick as I fall would be a thing. Alright, let's get rid of you. And let's get you to stop being a problem, too. Try to keep these clones under control. Okay, so now here's where things will get dicey. Yeah, that's a lot of projectiles. Yep. That's one thing I love about doing Pinwheel right off the bat without Paladin Leroy's help. That last little bit there, if you're not careful. I know, no one dies to Pinwheel, but that's because people come down here at like level 60 with maxed out weapons. But yeah, it's kind of interesting. I feel like this is kind of how Pinwheel was intended to be played. Like they expected people to come down here right away and rush to that boss room, you know? Or at least once people knew what was in there. But yeah, anyway, that wasn't awful. Let's take another crack at that. And if I die again, maybe I'll human up and try with Leroy's help. Nope. Okay, that's the skeletons dealt with. Yeah, scimitar. Alright. Make sure the heads aren't gonna nuke me. I don't like how close those other two are getting. Ah, that's not what I wanted. Alright, round 3. Bait you one at a time. Fucked that up last time. Interesting. Falchion guys have just a little bit less health. Gotta wait for that head to start going the other way. Usually if I step forward here, I just kind of slip off right where I want. It's not doing that for me right now. Okay. Good. Now, let's see. This is risky, but I'll drop down here and get this set. No, I will not. Alright, moving on. Good thing he tried to swing at me instead of rolling. Oh, that is just the sound of death behind me. Here we go. Suck it, nerd. Oh, and of course I eat a hit there from that. Okay. Any items I can grab through the fog wall? No. Okay, moving on. Alright, let's see. How many swings do I get one-handed? 2, 3... I get 4 total. Probably better just to one-hand it then. Get the extra swing. I hate that you take fall damage from that. It's so annoying. Was I doing a lot more damage? Yeah, I guess that does do considerably more damage two-handed. I guess I do get that strength bonus. Come on, where are you? Alright, so here's where things are gonna get dicey now. Maybe I can just kill him real quick. No, I cannot. Just barely don't quite have the damage output for the end there. I guess I should try to save up a little bit of stamina. Alright. And your turn. Oh, fuck you. Alright, I should have enough to survive the drop, though, and then I'll Estus. Later, nerds. Alright, one more. No, not off to a great start. Clones. Oh, fuck you. Okay. Back at it. Probably a fireball coming at me. No? Surprising. Alright, so we're kind of getting to that dicey point now. Stop moving. Okay, might have him here. Yes, stun. I can get him right away. There we go. Okay. Yeah, see, it all comes down to just killing him before he gets that big clone spawn off. I've never taken the time to actually stop and count how many clones he produces, but it looks like it's got to be 10 or so. And they can just saturate the room with that fireball projectile. And I'm sure I can probably dodge roll it, but it's still just coming from every direction. Ugh. Alright, what did we get? I wasn't even paying attention. Mask of the Mother. Why not? Still good on weight. Let's see, how much weight can I spare? I need 12.5. I can wear 1.5 more. Nothing worth throwing on. Cool. They had some nice juicy souls there. Let's see, do I want to use those for leveling up, or should I just head straight to Andre and buy the crest while I've got the souls for it? Let's see. Not doing a faith build, so not a whole lot of point to going down there. If you're, oh shit, I just realized I completely forgot to talk to Patches before I killed the boss. Oh well, not a big deal. Can I still talk to him now if I don't go into the Tomb of Giants? Like, properly into the Tomb of Giants? I wonder. Probably not worth risking the souls, though. I can always check later. But, yeah, what was I saying? So you can go down there, and you can get replenishment and Wrath of the Gods real early. And if you want to, you can kill Patches and get the Crescent Axe, which long term not an amazing weapon, but in the early game it's kind of like the Drake Sword or the Sword of Astora or Astora Straight Sword, where what was I doing? Where it's pretty damn powerful early on, just for the fact that it's a Twinkling Titanite weapon. So it's a good early game faith build weapon. Probably a little better in the long run than... I cannot see shit down here. Probably a little better in the long run than the Astora Straight Sword. Alright. Poof right on out of here. And we're good to go. Got weapon, got the Firekeeper Soul. Got an okay set of armor for now. I guess, let's see, next on the list would probably be to go farm a stone great shield, so that when I do have enough strength to equip a great shield, I can throw that on. Nice thing about the stone great shield is that it effectively starts off maxed out, more or less. The only benefit you get from upgrading it is that the shield bash damage goes up, and who cares? The shield bash, pretty much in all 3 Dark Souls games, kind of sucks. It's not something that you would really use for anything too practical. I know there I go. In Dark Souls 3, you can two-hand a lot of great shields and get some pretty good effect out of it. But DS1, I don't think I'm going to be doing any shield bashing. But yeah, so it starts off with its stability and its defensive stats all maxed out, so that makes it a nice early game shield. Should probably crumple these skeletons with the hammer, or at least this one blocking the path. Could you move, please? Thank you. And thank you, Floating Head, for having my back. Alright, moving on. So I guess I'll probably, hang on to the souls. And, well, let's see, I don't know. Because I'm probably going to die trying to get the red Tearstone ring. I guess maybe I could hold off on getting that. I don't really get any use out of it anyways. I don't do any kind of hyper mode setups or anything. I'm trying to think, what would I want to do? I guess I can just bolt straight for Andre. Alright, who wants a piece? No? Nobody? You're just gonna chill up there and make my bonfire? What the? Fucking... What? Did he just fucking use the world on me here? Okay, anyway. Sit my ass back down, get my 10 flasks. But yeah, I guess I'll head straight to Andre. Get my other Firekeeper soul, get the Crest of Artorias while I have the cash for it. And yeah. So far this is going okay. Would have been nice to have one-shotted Pinwheel. But I probably would have needed a couple upgrades on the hammer to really have the DPS to kill him before he got that massive multi-spawn out. I'd love to see him come back as like come back in like a future Souls game, just as a reference, and just have him be crazy bullshit powerful. Have him as like an optional boss with just insane HP that cranks out crazy amounts of clones. I think that would be hilarious. Bring back what effectively amounts to DS1's like meme joke boss. Bring him back as a serious threat in a later game. And for anybody that's going to say it, I don't mean a later Dark Souls, I just mean any Souls game in general. Because I know there's always going to be that one person on the internet who's going to go, they're not doing any more Dark Souls. Yeah, we know. But they're going to do more Souls-like games. And that's what I'm referring to. Let's see. I probably have the ability to kill you right now. I mean, it'll take a fair good few smacks with the hammer, but should I bother? I'll come back later. I'll come back when I've got some armor. If you can poise through his poison breath, it's absolutely nothing to kill that dragon. You can just walk through the poison and smack him. Anyway, yeah, I guess I'll leave the Tearstone ring where it is for right now. Oh, you dick. Not a big deal. Moving on. And I guess kill the Black Knight while I'm up here. Maybe I'll get lucky and get an early Black Knight shield. Not my favorite shield. I think overall, for as far as medium shields go, I prefer the Baldur Knight shield. It's definitely one of my favorite looking shields in Dark Souls 1 is the Baldur Knight shield. Light you, don't really need to. I guess I'm going to maybe working my way back to Fire Lake. I might as well rest here. Just in case the Black Knight kills me. Shorten the run a little bit. Sup? Oh, fuck off. That was a partial. Is this the elevator? No. Yeah, round 2. Oh, and of course you fully track on that. Alright. What? Oh, way too early! Oh, good times. Souls are gonna be up the hill, aren't they? Oh, fuck off. If I die here, that'll be a good laugh. Yep, there they go. Oh well, 17,000, not a big deal. I still got the souls in my inventory that I can pop. Okay. Alright, come on, come and get me. Way too early. Still getting too used to those DS2 parries. I've been doing a lot of DS2 PvP lately. That probably was not a good precursor to this. We'll get him. Doesn't help that he resists the fire on the hammer, though. I think the halberd guys are probably my least favorite ones to fight, just because the parry timing's a little trickier on them, or at least I feel. How was that not a backstab? And dead. Okay. Let's see. I can probably... Can I spare the weight for the grass crest? Probably not. Yeah, no. I think I can only spare 1.5 units. 1.5 Miyazakis. It's all good, though. Make my way up here, get the Crystal Lizard, and can at least slap a couple upgrades on the hammer. Yeah, so get this up to +2, and then let's see, I can grab the... I guess for right now, the next big step for me would be to get enough Twinkling Titanite to max out the hammer. That's one of the nicest things about getting the Twinkling weapon early on, is that you can max them out really before fighting any bosses if you really wanted to. So ideally, maybe I can go into the Taurus Demon's room with a maxed out Hammer of Amos, maybe one-shot him. I doubt it, but I've definitely one-shot him before. Not gonna bother with you till I get a couple of upgrades on the hammer. Sup, Andre? Hurrah! Reinforced weapon. Let's see, 2,000 pop.
I'll be seeing you in the beacon.
Let's see, let's burn some souls. How many large night souls do I have? 4. So that's what, 16,000? No, I'm thinking of the, what am I thinking of? The Brave Warrior souls? I thought those were 5. Maybe I'm crazy. Wait, just shy of having enough for 2 upgrades, though. Assuming they're both 2,000. Might go up.
Well,
Hammer of Amos. +1 and +2.
don't get you.
Now that's some damage. That was what, about a 70-point increase to my attack rating? That's considerable. Okay, let's see. So with that, what do I got in my inventory for souls? Got 6,000 there, and a couple thousand there. So I'm a little ways off from having enough to buy the crest now. Let's see. Let's go talk to you first while I'm thinking about it. I don't know if you have to talk to him here. I assume you do. I mean, I always do. But make sure we talk to him before ringing any of the bells. Your texture loaded in a little slow and funny. Okay. Moving right along. Let's see, I probably get a couple thousand from Havel, a couple thousand from killing the Titanite Demon. Trying to think what a good, quick, easy way to get my souls up would be. But anyway, while we're here, let's grab the Firekeeper soul and get my Estus Flask upgraded. Way too early. So early. I'm so used to having that, like, that startup on the DS2 parries. I think even DS3 has a little bit of a startup on the parries. DS1's the only one where it's literally 0 frames. Let's see, do I have... Let's get those where they should be. Okay. Alright. Why not? Let's see, what's my staff weigh? 2 units. Can't spare that if I want to fast roll. But whatever. I was going to bait him with some soul arrows, but it's not a big deal. Ooh, that horizontal. Okay. Great shield. Great sword. Yeah, well. That's a nice early drop, though. What's the earliest you can buy that otherwise? I think Sen's Fortress? Probably won't use it. What are the requirements? Yeah, 28. Okay, get the elevator rolling. See, do I want to kill him while I'm thinking about it? Nah. I'll get Firelink linked up and get my Estus Flask upgraded. Grab this while I have it on my mind. Eee! You have anything new to say?
Oh, I will. My companions are cheap. We are an undead recruit, but I'm afraid that what thing the doctor?
Yeah, blah, 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 blah. Depression's a bitch.
What?
Let's move along. Alright, so the next thing on my mind, I guess, would be either Twinkling Titanite or getting a little armor to hold me over in the meantime while I don't have my Great Shield. Let's see, I guess I'm going to have to get Havel's Ring before I can even think about having armor or a Great Shield. So let's start making our way that direction now. Then I can grab the Twinklers that are up there. Can head back and I can then get the Twinkling Titanite that's down in the Catacombs. I don't know, maybe I ought to do that first. Get the Catacomb Twinkling Titanite. There is a lot down there. Yeah, maybe I'll go do that first. Get my damage optimized. I should have thought about that while I was down there, but at least now I got the bonfire up here. I guess if I die and fail, I come right back. Should be a lot easier now, though, now that I got the 2 upgrades on the hammer. So, probably a better time to get the Titanite anyway. Oh yeah, that's much better. But yeah, so now I can just bone right back to the Firelink Shrine, so hopefully this goes smoothly. Ah, just barely close enough. Now that I think about it, I have used a lot of Estus. I should probably return to the bonfire and rest. At least attempt this with full Estus. Suppose save the souls for when I go to upgrade the hammer. I just ignore these guys this time. No real need to fight them. Just ignore you this time. And let's make sure I got all them off my tail. And we're back at it. I guess maybe while I'm down here I could see about talking to Patches. If I get that far in. Thank you for waiting so politely. Alright. So much easier with the upgrades. Might as well grab this while I'm here. Lucy! No, you don't. Oh, works nicely. R1, R2, kills him in 2 hits. Get you dealt with. Okay. Should have gone for the swordsman first. Note to self for next time. You know what? I just know you're going to become a problem if I leave you. Probably shoot me off the bridge or something stupid. Okay, so that necromancer's still there. If I remember right, I think you can aggro these guys to like roll off the bridge if you snipe them from here. So let's see what happens. Do I have any arrows? I do. Yep, there goes that one. Alright. Sup? No, no, no. You burn. I forget what's in there. Is that where the great scythe is? Oh well, not what we're here for. Let's see. I could go clear out the necromancer down here, but really all I came for was the twinklers. I don't know. let's go deal with him. Okay, that's that problem. Oh! Almost got parried there. I was not paying enough attention. Alright, moving it on, though. More souls, always appreciated. You gotta make back that 17,000. Okay, Twinkling Titanite time. Now this definitely goes a lot better if I have heavy armor, so I can just tank through the spikes. Probably going to lose both lizards, but I can just save, quit, and come back, and they'll be there. So that's fine. Alright, that's one. Save and quit. I think that other one always disappears like crazy fast, like you just never have time to get him. Yeah, look at that, he's like, oh, he's already going. Alright, cool. So that should give me a couple more upgrades, or at least one more upgrade on the hammer. I think that'll be enough to get me to +4. And then it takes 3 for +5. Is Patches still there? He is not. That's fine. Alright, so at this point I could just homeward bone out. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I care to do while I'm down here. Nothing really jumps out at me. I guess maybe I could go get the Great Scythe while I'm thinking about it. Not like that's a big deal for my build. Oh, you guys are back. Have fun. Bye. Oh wait, this isn't the Great Scythe now. That's down here. Okay. I guess I could. I might as well just keep clearing out necromancers. It's easy souls before I head back. This guy down here, though, I don't think I want to deal with him until I either have my shield or some armor. this one won't stay dead. At least short term get him dealt with. Hopefully they don't follow me the whole way down. Do they? I forget. You dick. And we're clear. Cool. Whoop. So then, let's see. One last necromancer. Get to him. I'm going to have to go back up and go through the smashable wall. So I guess we might as well go deal with that too. Then I can get the skull lantern and effectively be done with this zone, I think. I don't think there's anything over by where Patches is that I care about. There's the Black Knight, though. But I don't think he drops anything I'm too worried about either. Oh, you dick. Okay. Let's see. Oh yeah, this is going great. Yep. Yep, going so good. At least it's a pretty easy spot to get back to. I can just drop down like I did for the boss run. And go grab my souls and clear out that last necromancer. I needed to refill my Estus anyway. They practically did me a favor. Oh, you dick. Alright, well there goes the souls. I guess I can get the necromancer on my way down for when I deal with that area later. It's not like I'll need the skull lantern for anything except for Tomb of the Giants. Alright, so got some twinklers. Guess we can head back up to Andre, pop some souls and get this upgraded. And then we'll move on to Havel. Okay. See, do those stay 2,000 souls for every upgrade? If so... Reinforce. Let's get that Hammer of Vamos. Nice. About 44 AR. That 304 is pretty potent for how early game this is, how low my stats are for right now. Now I can go get the 2 Twinklers that are near the Taurus Demon. And after that, I'm trying to think. I think my next best bet for Twinkling probably end up being going down to the Great Hollow. Is there another place that's closer that's got some Twinkling Titanite? I'm trying to think. Great Hollow's not a big deal to go to. But anyway, let's go get that Havel's Ring for now. Then after that, I can make my way into the forest and get my stone great shield. Probably pick up the stone set while I'm there. That'll give me a little bit of armor to wear in the meantime until I have enough strength for the great shield. Alright, moving along. And I guess I might as well hop the aqueduct and grab the ring. Yeah, that does look pretty nice. With the depth of field and all that garbage turned off. I hate when they blur shit in the distance. I know it's to try to hide how kind of low poly everything is in the distant models, but it doesn't really need to be done. I mean, that looks fine. It looks better than as Vaseline was smeared across the screen to try and hide it. So used to seeing the console version of this where you really have no choice but to see that Vaseline smear, and every time you turn the camera, fucking shitty motion blur. It's unfortunate though, I tried running this at 8K with dynamic super resolution. NVIDIA's baked in down sampling, or super sampling or whatever. But so yeah, I got that cranked up to 4 times DSR factor, and it kind of sucks because the game itself renders mostly okay, but your HUD gets all fucked to hell when you try to render this at higher than 4K. It's unfortunate too, because ran just fine at that setting, but the HUD was all screwed to hell. God, you know you've been playing too much DS3 when you look at that, and the first thing that popped into my mind was Deep Battle Axe. Like, I didn't even read that as Battle Axe. Fuck that jump up. There we go. No real reason for doing it that way, I just like to. Though that is a good trick to use when you've got PvPers or people that you've invaded trying to be smarmy and hide up there. But so anyway, on to Havel. Now that we got our Hammer of Amos all buffed up. So hopefully once I have that, I can go ahead and get my armor, get my shield, and really get this setup rolling. Oh no, dragon! Drake, wyvern. But yeah, so now that I got this and I got a few upgrades on it, this whole zone is going to be pretty easy mode. I wonder if I'll be able to one-shot the Black Knight. I know they're resistant to fire, so we'll have to see how that goes. But that'd be amusing. The real thing is, I wonder if I'm going to be able to one-shot the Taurus Demon once I get the last of the upgrades on here. But so far, it's going smoothly. Lost some souls, but that's mostly just because, I guess for the sake of the stream, I'm in a little bit of a rush. That's fucking me over here and there, but so far, nothing too terrible. Got everything more or less set up how I need. Got my hammer. We're trucking along. But yeah, so most of the weapons I'm going to be focusing on for this setup, it's going to be things that have scaling but elemental damage on them. So here I got the Hammer of Amos. Later I'm probably going to be rocking the Stone Sword. Also eyeing up the Demon Spear, because I figure I'll be able to poke from behind the Great Shield with that. So that's a setup that I never really played around with much. Because I know in DS2 and DS3 they nerfed the hell out of that. Of hiding behind a Great Shield and stabbing with a spear. In DS2, it cuts your damage in half, and if I remember right, in DS3, people can still stun you and chip through your shield. Like, it's almost completely pointless. Let's see. I'll go back to the merchant when I've got some more souls and I can buy the boxes and everything. I guess I could pop some souls from my inventory. Yeah, might as well get that dealt with while I'm here.
Well, you see, things are getting tripped up. If you stick around this...
Oh, a goat demon. Okay. Don't really need that because I'm not playing online. Repair box, need for sure. Bottomless box would be nice to have.
Thank you kindly.
Pop another soul. Grab that. I don't know if you actually need that. I think you need, even if you have the master key, I think you need that to let Griggs out of his little makeshift prison cell. Then, other than that, we can grab some arrows for the composite bow. Yeah.
Oh, come back here.
Don't really need them. I'm not sure how much I'm actually going to use them, but it'd be nice to have. Finish off this path down here, go get the crossbow just to have it. Don't know if I'd quite say I'm a completionist on every playthrough, but I don't like leaving items laying around if I don't have to. Like, I'm probably never going to use the crossbow, but I might as well go grab it. I think it just satisfies some deep OCD itch within me. Let's see. If I take my gloves off, I can probably spare the... let's see, what do I got? I'm working with 1.5 units. The gloves are 0.8. I couldn't put the Banishment Catalyst on, but I can cast my sorceries, so I think I'll do that. Facebook blowing up right now. Let's see, can I hit these guys from here? I don't know if I can even lock on. Now, let's not worry about it. I'm going to end up eating a firebomb to the face if I dig around with that too much. Man, I love that having this thing upgraded. It just blows through shields. And nope. Okay. Man, what a balcony view. They really got primo real estate here, being able to hawk loogies on people as they walk by. I guess it would be nice to be able to just hop out your window to the stairs. Then again, it'd be really easy for, like, burglars or somebody just to get a good running jump off that staircase. I'd probably have to put, like, a bear trap or something in front of that if I had a window like that. I'd never trust it. Bye. Wanted to go for the shield break. Decided at the last second. Come on. You know you wanna. Alright, grab the gold pine resin and see what we can do to the Black Knight. I would bet I could probably kill him in one hit with a parry. Not sure about a backstab, though. Let's find out. Assuming I don't fuck up the backstab, that is, but we'll see. Surprise! Yep, just a little too much resistance there. Now die! Nothing in the world is satisfying as a good parry and riposte. Yeah, blue tear stone. Yeah, that reminds me, I never went back for the red tear stone. Or the dragon fight. I can definitely deal with that now that I got this up to +4. But let's go get my twinklers and my havels. Now, normally I would have the red tearstone ring equipped for the Havel fight. It's the one place I ever really use it. Because, you know, Havel's going to kill you in one shot no matter what. So I might as well go in with low HP. But since I don't have that right now, we'll just have to see how this goes. Didn't want that. Might as well top off. Just in case he somehow doesn't one-shot me, which probably would never happen. Okay. That partial, though. Nope, let's not do that. Top up just to be safe. There we go. That's what I wanted. Chain backstab. Don't let go for the parry on that one. How's it feel to be a bitch, Havel? Get that on real quick. Alright, see, 75, so what am I working with? I have 15. Okay. Let's see, what do I want to do now? I got my Havel's ring. Don't quite have enough to purchase the crest. I don't have enough twinklers to max out my hammer yet, either. Let's see. What do I got in my pocket? Definitely not enough there, either. Think. I guess I could head to the forest and work on getting my great shield. Then I wouldn't really be able to use it for a while, though. So there wouldn't be a lot of point to that now. I guess I could head down to Blighttown and then make my way to the Great Hollow. And yeah, get the rest of my Twinkling Titanite, grab the Chloranthy ring while I'm there. That's fine. So I can get one more Twinkling Titanite, I can max out my hammer, and I'll be set on damage output for a while. Maybe I should human form on my way. No, I'll human form when I get there. No, because then I won't be able to bone back up to Firelink. I'll human form while I'm here. And then that way I can fight Mildred while I'm down there. Go get my Twinkling Titanite, and then I can just bone back to Firelink. That'd probably be the best way to go. And let's see, I guess while I'm here, do I have any humanities that I can pop? May as well kindle the bonfire while I'm here, now that I got the right of kindling. Nice. Alright. Let's see, can I spare enough weight to put the Banishment Catalyst on? I know it's technically weaker, but I like it. Yeah. sneaky. Backstab. Backstab. Not a backstab. Backstab. Oh, you dick. Two-handed backstab. Way too early. Oh, oh. That's what I was looking for. Yes, more poop in my pockets. Plan is coming together. Grab this key that I don't need. Does this key make sense? Wouldn't it be more sensible just to have that be one of those doors that you can only open from one side? Because it's not like this key opens anything else, and the door is right through that tunnel. I feel like this key is just pointless. Oh, that's so much better damage than what I was doing when I first came down here. Yeah, now ideally I would have come down here after joining the Cat Covenant so that I could speak with Shiva. But that didn't all work out to plan. But not a big deal. Let's see, I forget. Is there anything up here? I don't think so. Alright, so now, deal with Mildred. I'm gonna get some souls out of it, so that'll be nice. This is another really good option for strength builds, is to come down here and get the butcher knife from Mildred. It's kind of an underappreciated weapon for PvE purposes. And Mildred, not exactly difficult. Alright. What are the stats on that again? 24 strength. Yeah, so you can equip that pretty early on. You only need 16 strength to two-hand it. And, yeah. It's a pretty nice weapon. Does some solid damage. Has a fun moveset. Oh, I didn't even think. I should have attuned Remedy while I was at the bonfire. Ah, well, still not a big deal. Yeah, dragon scale. Will I even use any dragon weapons on this build? I don't think so. I don't think there's any dragon weapons that scale with strength and dex. Nah. There's the Dragon Bone Fist for strength and the Priscilla's Dagger for dex. But nothing nothing that really scales with both. Oh, that's not good. I'm gonna get poisoned down here no matter what, so I might as well just go grab this. Oh, and there goes the trains. Definitely did not include that in the apartment highlights, that it was right next to the train tracks. Doesn't really bother me though, I guess. Look at slugs. Look at likes. What was I doing? Right, heading that way. Let's see, is that poison mist? Might as well grab that while I'm here. Okay, let's see. Do soul arrows do any damage to these guys? Yeah, that's okay. It's enough for dealing with annoyances. They dodge those surprisingly effectively. Let's see. Is there an item down here? Yes. Green Titanite. No real use for it, but eh. Alright, onward to Twinkling Titanite. Now I guess the question will be, how much time do I want to waste down here farming it? Not really farming, but gathering all of it. Well, I guess if I want to be able to warp directly back to Firelink, I probably won't be able to farm too much of this. Let's see. Well, let's light this and see what happens with the homeward bone. Oh, there goes him. Forgot you gotta go this way to get that one. So you come back if I reset. I know this area is kind of weird about resets on the crystal lizards. Sometimes they'll come back, sometimes they won't. It kind of depends on where you save, quit, and restart from. Yeah, looks like he's not coming back. Where is he? Let's find out. Yep, there he is. Red chunks. So some slabs here would be nice. All the lizards in this area have the ability to drop slabs, but it's like a 10% chance. chunk's nice too. Alright, let's see. What's the optimal way to go here? Can I get back up high enough that I can go get the Chloranthi ring from here? My gut's telling me probably not. Maybe. Yeah, I guess maybe you can. Cool. A little bit more useful than the curse bite. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo, geometry. Okay. Let's see what's down this way. Anything? That looks like a no. That is the room with the basilisks. Let's see. Any twinklers I can drop down to from here? Sure, I've probably missed a couple of them already by now. There you are. Can I get to you in time? No, I cannot. Can I reset you? I can! I can reset two of you, apparently. Interesting. Can we get that other one to come back? I heard him! There we go. Getting some good Twinkling Titanite out of this. Now the question, though, is should I go all the way down to the bonfire and light that while I'm here so I can warp to it later? Is there anything else down there that I really care about? Nothing I can really think of. I know there's a miracle down there. I'm trying to think. Stone Greatsword. There's the dragon, of course. Probably nothing that I honestly care about, though. Does that ladder go all the way down to the basilisks? Is there anything down there? Yeah, this is probably just a good time to homeward bone. I've also got just about enough souls that I can go get the Crest of Artorias. And I can go get this hammer maxed out while I'm at it. But yeah, so once I get the hammer maxed out, I'm more or less as powered up as I'm going to get for this point in the game. Let's see, get the hammer maxed out, get the crest, grab the armor from the forest, and then after that, I'm pretty much set for a while. At least until I need to go get my great shield. Let's see, this bonfire is going to become important later. Might as well light that up and burn a humanity in it. Might as well burn 2 while I'm here. And then keep 1 extra on hand for the stat bonuses. Large soul of proud knight. Is this the one that gives 4? It's gotta be. 3. Damn it. Anyways, with that, I'll be able to buy the crest and get my hammer maxed out. Wrong button. Yes! Feel the power of a +5 weapon. Purchase item. Get the crest. Let's see, can I burn enough souls to get the rest of that while I'm here? Maybe do some repairs while I'm at it with the excess.
Well, if you need anything.
Alright, good to go. My damage up to 326. That's solid for how early in the game this is. Let's give it a try on old Titanite Demon here. Oop, that's gonna hurt. Fucking tail. Fucking tail again. There we go. Not so bad. And no Titanite catch pull, but that's fine. More dex int than quality int. But anyway, I suppose for now that's probably a good time to call it quits. Been at it for about, including the first stream, about 2.5 hours. But anyway, so yeah, I think at this point I'm more or less powered all the way up. Next time I stream, probably go grab the armor, maybe farm for the shield and sword that I'm going to be using later. We'll see. But then after that, start actually just powering through the game and clearing out bosses. And maybe see if we can get that magical one-shot on the Taurus Demon. I'm hoping if I do the jump attack off the tower, this... Oh, that's the best. That's the best. All right. So, tell you for sure what we're doing next time now. We are going to go kill the gargoyles and get ourselves a pardon. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's what you get dicking around. That's the best. Oh, man. Oh, man. I couldn't have ended a stream better than that, I don't think. Oh, that's really, really the best. I'm liking this, doing just kind of a casual playthrough, just fucking about. Oh, it's a fun time. Alright. Well then, I guess we'll clear this out and get ready to really call it quits on the way to the gargoyles. Put the Taurus Demon on hold then. Okay, and next time we'll be starting with the Channeler and working our way up to the gargoyles and telling Andre that we're sorry. All right. Thank you for tuning in, everybody, and have a good night.